Welcome inside. I'm Despina Barton, joined by former Notre Dame national champion Kelly Deo. Kelly, these two teams are beaten and battered. They don't have a deep bench. So what's this game going to come down to today?
Well, for South Florida, second year in a row that they've had to battle through injuries, but it's nothing like what's happening on that Memphis bench right now. They only have 6 available players, but what they don't have in numbers, they make up for in energy. The question, though, is can they withstand that for 40 minutes in this game?
Yep, and they're going to have to go against a stud freshman from Greece. Her name is Elena Chinecki, and she's leading the way in scoring for the visiting Bulls. And for Cincinnati, they're coming off a stellar year where they reached the WNIT quarterfinals, so coach is wanting to build on that, and good thing for her, they've got Antoinette Miller leading the way in the charge on offense. You're watching the American Conference on ESPN. A gloomy backdrop here in Orlando, Florida, but nonetheless a massive game on our hands as it's Temple matching up against the home UCF Knights on this Wednesday edition of ESPN. And the games keep getting tighter and tighter, especially when you take a look at the standings. Only 3 games left for both of these programs as they are itching to make some moves. Cincinnati owning the 2nd seed as of tonight. But South Florida, UCF, and Temple all in the mix for 2 through 5. Welcome inside Edition Financial Arena. I'm Despina Barton, joined by the former Tennessee head coach Holly Warlick. When you look at these two teams, what stands out to you? Dinah Jones checks in. Manu will take a breather. A bigger lineup back on the floor here. Reiser tried to get it over Irina Padu. Padu's hands were there. Jones thought about it. Dribble, drop, and delivers.
Tulane is really starting to feel themselves offensively. Again, changing of the defenses.
Reiser will try the baseline jumper. Cheatham follows it. And Jones, again, the lefty from the baseline. Bada bing, bada boom.
And this coaching staff and team, they love her. She's instant energy.
Rogers going through traffic, throws up.
Yeah.
And I think this is now where KK knows the end is near.
No. And you don't want to foul the three-pointer because when you foul a three-pointer, the clock stops.
And Battles will dribble the ball out. No pressure, no immediate pressure coming. This is going to be it, Holly. Wow. UCF walking off with the victory. It's a dance party here in Orlando.
Shooting percentage just continues to go down for Memphis, 22% right now.
Henshaw with what a pump fake.
Got her in the air and took her to the left. Excellent post move.
Man, this has been a post game so far. They must have known you were going to be in the booth today, Kelly. USF leads 23-10 after the first 10 minutes, and we've seen some incredible plays down the stretch and certainly in transition. Keep the beauty coming. We got the second quarter on the way when we return. And Cobb on the back end for the weak side rebound. Knights keep working on O.
Listen, if you're turning the ball over like UCF has, you've got to do those other things to give you more possessions. And right now, UCF is getting second chance points, which helps.
Ashley Jones picking pockets. She'll take it coast to coast and get hacked on the way.
Wow, great hands on the ball.
Reiser picks it up. Off front rim, lots of hands touching it, but Battles comes up.
Just taking it hard to the basket.
Cabo backing everybody up for the bucket. 41-36 UCF. Rogers to inbound. Antoinette Miller with the rock in her hands. Double pick up the top of the key.
It looked like they were going for Rogers for a 3.
20 seconds left. Rogers trying to step back, finds her balance on the right foot. That ball way off.
And that's what coach decided to do. She was looking for a 3 from Rogers at that point. Didn't get a clean look right there. I thought that 3 ball was challenged. And you know, at that point you could call another timeout, set something up, or go for 2 and foul at that point.
And so now the ball is back in Tulane's hands. They have the advantage. The strategy here has got to be to eat up that clock, right?
Well, that's for Tulane, but Cincinnati's not going to let that happen. They're going to foul immediately, put them back on the free throw line, and then get another opportunity to hopefully tie.
Ursula Clark, the leader of the night, 18 points, 8 for 19 on that free throw line, and 8 assists. But she's been the catalyst all over the place.
She really has, and let's add 9 rebounds to that stat, which is exceptional for somebody that has the ball in her hands. She's a scoring point guard right now, and she's distributing. So when you have that, you've got the best of both worlds. She's really dominated for Tulane today. So we'll see what they draw up right here.
She is coming off an honor roll week. A lot of star power is on the court right now.
And this has been their calling card. Can they close out games late in the American? It's been a challenge, and it's been something that they have done extremely well.
All right, so here's the redo. Sierra Cheatham to inbound. And you know Clark is going to roll. This one, Manu gets the ball. A better free throw shooter in this instance, embracing the contact.
Notice she didn't throw the ball to anybody. She kept it. I think Coach realized that was her best option from the free throw line. However, you could dribble it around a little bit and use a little clock. They didn't use much clock right there.
Kayla Menairangi on the free throw line. She's from New Zealand. Played on the 16, 17, 18 national team. And shoots about 67%.
These free throws are backbreakers right now. The strategy is working. Coach is doing a great job putting players on the free throw line.
That right there, though, makes this a 2-possession game. Critical. 12.6 seconds left. I mean, what are you drawing up, Kathy?
Well, I mean, I think it's a 2-possession game right now. You got to go for 2 and then kind of repeat the cycle. Either get it inside to Thomas or Miller up with a shot.
Dinah Jones looks like she's coming back out on the floor right now. Holy smokes, the second half was 17 points, all of her points.
She was feeling it. She was shooting with confidence. You could see it on the offense and defensive end, just how much energy and confidence she had, and it really helped her team in the second half. But you got to look for Miller or you got to look for Thomas on the block and get a quick 2 and a quick foul.
Rogers, 10 seconds. Denying on defense. Thomas lets it go from deep 3. Freeman pulls it down.
Again, I'm not sure, that's what Coach wanted. You got your interior player who's shooting over 60% from the block, and we're settling for 3s. But again, it's early in conference.
Crystal Freeman. This is
Well, what's exciting about that, the fact that she has not scored, she's done the little things. She's been on the floor almost the entire game. She's rebounded. She's given this presence on the perimeter that it's made made Cincinnati guard her. So her presence was felt, even though it wasn't in the scoring column.
1 for 4 from the free throw line for Freeman, but that one had a lot of weight to it.
It definitely had a lot of weight to it. This has been a great matchup. This has been a great matchup, and we talked at length coming into this how players make a difference. And Dinah Jones made a difference on this end. The way she got to the rim, got to the free throw line, became an offensive threat, took the pressure off of Freeman, and then Miller's ability to take over in the second half.
4.2 seconds to play. Cincinnati down by 5. Miller lets it fly, and they'll let that one bounce out of bounds, and it's game over. Tulane hangs on to beat Cincinnati.
The players left it on the floor, Despina. The 50-50 balls, the hustle plays, players diving on the floor, coming up with key rebounds, making key shots. They left it on the floor. This This was a great matchup.
And Coach Stockton wins on her 800th game here at Tulane. This team stays unbeaten in 2020. Sixth straight win, 5-0 in the American since 2002. Kathy, your final thoughts?
Coach Stockton has to be happy with her team right now. She knows what she has as far as the chemistry, the leadership, the ability to score, the size. She knows what she has, and she's proud of this group right now. So to be 5-0 in conference is a testament to the coaching staff, the years that they put in, and what they're doing with this team. They're off to a great start, and you know she's proud of that.
Yeah, this ties the team's best start in conference play ever. So, a lot going in Tulane's favor. They got UCF next up on Wednesday, but it's all smiles for Coach Stockton. Meanwhile, the Bearcats will try to figure out where they stand after dropping to 2-2 in the American. So, for Kathy McConnell-Miller, I'm Despina Barton saying so long from New Orleans. The final score here, Green Wave 64, Cincinnati 59. Remember, all games airing on ESPN networks are streaming live and are archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.